Hey, when the baby. Yep. Bow. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chad Arms, a.k.a. Chad D. by B. 1130.
Hello. My name is Tony, a.k.a. Friday the 14th, and this is I Can't Drive 55. Anyways, come in next.
And if you're not down with that, I got 4 words for you. I'm Hot Mike Chance.
Yes. Never made it as a wise man.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Brandon E. Hey, buddies.
Hey, buddies. What's
Hey.
going on? Shout out to Chad Kroger and Nickelback.
Yeah.
A lot of heaters on deck. Guys, we're back one more again. Brandon E's on his 4th consecutive episode.
Yes.
Wow.
Shout out to Brandon E. Y'all be sure to follow him and
Holy
subscribe.
Anderson, bitches.
Ole Anderson.
Yes.
Dude, you
Back
give yourself
again.
more credit than that.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Ole Anderson, by the way. We're back with another wrestling episode, man. Last week was a really fun episode. We did TV theme songs, which got off the rails. I know me and Brandon kind of both ranted about particular people, which turned out great.
We learned about Totino's.
We learned that it is not, in fact, Tostino's pizza. It's Totino's.
Yep.
Which just makes me realize that Totino's pizza rolls are made by the same people. I thought it was Tostino's and I am
I
not
thought we
the
were talking
brightest
about
bulb.
the same thing there.
I love a cousin of Tostino's, though.
What?
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time.
Yeah.
Michael McDonald, it's pizza on a bagel. You can eat pizza anytime.
Bagel bites, dude.
Bagel bites are always in the freezer at my house.
By the way, this episode is sponsored unofficially by Bagel Bites
Yes.
and Crystal Pepsi.
Ooh, crystal clear.
Or Pepsi Blue, whichever one.
Or I'll take a
Orbits also called us. You remember Orbits? They had the little jiggly balls in there.
little jelly balls in there.
What kind of drink was it? Was
No,
it
the
soda?
original Wild Cherry Pepsi was the thing of goat status back in the day.
Yeah.
That is
Like
a
with the
true
blue
statement.
label, like
Yes.
the navy blue label with the red cherry.
Yes, facts.
Wild Cherry Pepsi,
Facts.
it can kick Cherry Coke's ass.
Also-
that's the only Pepsi product that I will pick over a Coke product.
Okay. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Also, for the next 5 episodes, there is one sponsor that is going to be a mainstay, and shout out, it's the BK Broiler for Burger King. Keep trying. We appreciate y'all hitting us up.
I'm
BK
about to leave here and
the
go
B-
sign up for the Burger King Kids Club.
Yeah.
Me and Bill were doing our mukbang the other day, and I was looking at the menu when we did the Sonic one a few weeks back. Nobody sells grilled chicken sandwiches anymore, bro. Burger King doesn't, Sonic doesn't, McDonald's doesn't,
Really?
and that's what
It's
made me
all
think of the
crispy
BK
chicken.
Broiler, dude.
It's all crispy
The
chicken.
broiler.
The BK Broiler, dude.
What about the big? What was it? Do they still have the big long chicken
Oh,
sandwich?
the original chicken sandwich is still a thing.
like the foot long chicken
Yeah,
sandwich.
it's fire, son.
Dude.
It's not. It's the best worst sandwich.
The only thing,
the BK Broiler for the
the
next
only thing I
5
liked
episodes.
about Burger King was the onion ring sauce. Their onion
Okay,
ring.
very. I didn't even know they had onion rings.
Yeah, they have a very specific onion ring sauce. Their onion rings are trash.
Oh,
But-
that's why
Yeah,
they
I'm
had
a
that
BK
sauce to cover up the
Yeah,
fucking horrible.
I'm a BK hater. I'm a strong hater of
Okay.
Burger King.
You didn't like the chicken nuggets back in the day? They were killing McDonald's.
I like the chicken fingers, like the
Yeah.
those, I like those, but like
Oh,
they're
the kids meals. What would they call them? The BK.
They had
Chicken
a kids
sticks?
club. I know they had a
BK
kids club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
BK
Yeah.
Kids Club. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when we were young. My brother, he was obsessed with Ninja Turtles,
yeah.
and they used to sell the VHS tapes at
Oh,
Burger
yeah.
King.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
had to-
Bless, I remember that.
It was like 4 or 5 different ones. It was like 30 minutes.
Them and Pizza
Yeah.
Hut did.
Yeah, Pizza Hut.
Okay,
Yeah.
Pizza Hut had them too.
Yeah.
I remember when Papa John's was selling the DVDs. I think they had like Sandlot and some of the other DVDs.
Oh, really?
Weekend at Bernie's. Shout out Mr. Mom. I got that.
Shout out to Yeah from the Sandlot. He never gets no credit.
You know what? Yeah, never does get any
He's
love.
an undercover
dude.
goat for sure.
He really is, dude. Shout out Yeah.
I'm dedicating everything I do for the rest of the next 5 minutes to Yeah. He deserves it.
Very specific
Shout out,
dedication.
yeah.
We're back to wrestling episode, man.
Another one.
And we're going to talk about wrestling promos.
Yes. An episode it's been on the list for a while, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of promos out there, past and present, that are
Yes.
like solid and almost real in most ways.
Yeah.
And so,
Some of the best ones were the ones that you didn't know.
or off the
was
cuff.
you.
Yeah, you couldn't tell.
Yeah. Who wants to start off?
Chance, what you got?
I'm gonna start out with one of the best promos of all time. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Austin 316 at the King of the Ring.
That's got to be.
I mean, we're coming in hot with this one.
Yeah, it's got to be the number one.
Started it all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And watching the Stone Cold biography, the A&E biography one, hearing him talk about how that situation happened, where he had to go to the hospital because his mouth was busted up, and then when he got back, they kind of briefed him really quick on what Jake said. He didn't even really know.
Yeah,
I didn't even know any of that until I watched that biography. I'd seen, I knew a lot of the other stuff from the other documentaries.
Yeah,
but seeing that makes it that much more of a fire-ass promo.
They just let him cook back then. Though,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
They did.
exactly.
I ain't seen the bio. I just know it from nerdiness. It was Mark Marrow that busted his lip.
Yep.
And then, he just went off the cuff and the next thing they know, they were selling Austin 316 shirts.
Probably what you'd say the highest selling shirt ever put out.
1,000% is.
Do you think?
You think it is more than Hulkamania?
Yeah.
Think
It
so?
is. Yeah.
Do you think Jake the Snake should get a little 10 cents off of each shirt that's sold?
Chance, see. Damien once told me that I'm not getting fucking shit for royalties.
But I mean, when Austin's 316 says, "I just whooped your ass," that was a game changer
Was that the most important promo in wrestling history?
in
I think-
WWE history,
Yep.
probably.
For me, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just of what spawned off of that one. And that's what I meant by, I guess, the most powerful or the most important meaning. Like, if Stone Cold Steve Austin doesn't cut that promo, what happens? Does Stone Cold ever get over, really? Like to that level without that promo?
I think he would have been hot, but not to that level.
no,
Yeah. Because think if he never would have thought Austin 316 says that, if he just said some like a regular promo, you know what I mean? There wasn't nothing special. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy when you can pinpoint certain moments in wrestling. Mm-hmm. That's definitely one of
That's
them.
the beautiful
most
things in
definitely.
life, though. The less staged things in this world, the most organic things are the most powerful.
That's what's missing today.
Absolutely.
exactly.
Like,
Because so much is script is so wrote out for them nowadays.
Yeah.
They don't let 'em- they don't let 'em-
Overwrote.
I mean, the only person that really gets away with free-handed nowadays is Cena, because he can do that.
Cena,
now.
Rock,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Punk.
The guys from back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The guys from that. Well,
CM
Cena a
Punk,
few years
he-
later.
Punk does his thing, though.
but even Cena, he puts The Rock to shame. Even that one promo with him and The Rock before that WrestleMania, where
Oh, WrestleMania.
Rock had the
28.
Yeah,
If Cena
I mean-
wants to cook, he can cook for
yeah.
sure.
And he even did it to Roman Reigns a few
Yeah.
years back when
He
he's
did.
like, "Hey, Roman, if you want to take
Yeah.
this spot, you got to be able to cut a promo."
Reigns is cutting nothing but good promos since then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that and I know, just staying on Cena, I don't remember the word for it, but I remember there was the whole build up with Daniel Bryan and Cena, and him saying Cena was like he was basically saying you're not a real wrestler. Do you remember the promo Cena cut on him in the ring, like basically just putting him in his place? Do y'all remember that? Basically, like. Or maybe it was Cena did a little bit, but Miz's promo on
Talking Smack.
Yeah.
That's about one of the
That
most
was
real
shit.
promos,
Yeah.
and that's another one where the Miz is so underrated
Absolutely.
in everything.
I'm not a Miz fan really, but I got to give him his props on that.
Yeah.
Like that-
I was watching that live and I
was
was
too.
like,
Yeah.
man, are they
got
shooting
very
on each other
passionate,
right
yeah.
now?
But Miz has a point, like he says in that promo. I'm the one that's here every day. I'm the one that's.
and he
Still
cut
is.
I don't watch it now, but like on Twitter, I saw that promo he cut on the LA Knight dude,
Yeah.
and that one was similar. It was the LA Knight dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Where he's talking about, it's kind of a similar promo.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was LA Knight.
Okay, like that.
But
Yeah.
But the Miz is just, and the Miz is always there
He's
when
consistent,
when the WWE needs him.
Yep.
When they need a heel. Last year, WrestleMania, another prime example, when Shane tore his quad in
Yep.
that match.
He's always there.
He's
man's
always
in
there. He
quads,
laid
boy.
out for Snoop Dogg.
Yep, that's true.
uh,
Snoop Dogg,
so-
what's wrong? What's wrong, cuz? When he was on the ground, cuz, what's wrong? Like, I know y'all are cousins. I mean,
But yeah, that Talking Smack one. I mean, it's like
I actually forgot about that till you brought it up. That was.
I think it was the other one I'm talking about is Miz and that LA Knight guy. But
I'll have to look it up.
Probably is, yep.
It was a guy similar to. It was a similar vibe to that.
But you
Miz
thought that
lost
like,
it, bro.
dude, you thought it like he was like fixing to legit punch Daniel Bryan right there.
Well, but that goes back to what Brandon said about letting him cook, because they didn't script that.
No,
was
no.
them having knowing that Miz could do that.
Daniel Bryan got quiet after that
Yeah,
too.
dude, because he knew shit was fixing to get real.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's
this is
gonna
a
get
real
real.
fight.
Yeah.
Miz liable to whoop me, dude.
I don't know about that one.
That's true. That's
I
true.
don't know. I don't know. It'll be fun to see.
Well, yeah, Daniel's he's a much more.
He's actually legit. Though. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. I think it's another reason why he got quiet. He's like, okay, keep on crying. Camera quits rolling. I'm gonna yes you. All right.
Well, I'll throw out probably one of the most famous promos of all time is CM Punk's pipe bomb from 2011.
That's definitely the best promo, probably in the 2000s.
Yeah.
For sure in the 2000s.
And
Most meaningful anyway.
Yeah, and the one 2 weeks later when him and McMahon had the promo like for the contract signing right before that Money in the Bank. That one was just as hot too.
So is he still wrestling or is he hurt?
Yeah, he's hurt right now.
Yeah.
He's probably 6 months.
Probably 6 to
The and with that CM Punk pipe bomb promo, how much of that was a shoot?
I think from everything that I've seen, Triple H handed in a mic and said, "Say what you want to say."
So it was all just
they didn't cut it off until we started talking about how it'd be better if McMahon was to die and stuff.
Yeah.
That's when they kind of all right, cut it off now.
Yeah.
And then now fast forward.
Look at
I
it.
know that's what I was getting ready to say.
Exactly. Yeah.
So much stuff that he said in that promo.
like 4 scenes.
It's cold. It's
Yeah.
like come true, and he gets on laryngitis in that promo too,
Yep.
don't he?
And, yep.
I mean, he gets on everybody.
Yeah. he didn't hold back. Some of the stuff that him and I don't really watch it a ton, but some of the stuff that him and MJF did in their feud was really, really good.
Well, I remember the CM Punk and Kevin Nash promo.
Oh yeah,
and,
he
and,
ate Nash though.
and the Triple H and him and Triple H promos.
He ate Nash's lunch.
What was the
in that
point
one.
of him and Nash feuding in that 2011, 2012 time frame? Why did it made him want to do that?
Punk wanted no part of it because it was once again
well, it
that
didn't
time
make
where he
sense.
kept feeling like he was
Correct.
getting passed up
Correct.
on big stuff, and then you're putting me with Nash, which he's not going to be here after this pay per view.
Exactly.
But I'm going to be here.
Exactly.
Right.
And
He spoke his mind. That's
Shout
for
out Nash,
sure.
though. That's my favorite big man. But
that's
one of
another
them.
episode I'm looking forward to doing too. Is like wrestler entrances because that Money in the Bank entrance for CM Punk is
He was so over.
on another level of pops.
So over.
CM Punk is another. And again, shout out to BJ because he told me and Brandon in 2008.
Yeah.
In the living room of the house me and Brandon was staying at, we
Yep.
were watching wrestling, and he kept saying, and I don't remember a lot of stuff vividly, but I remember that.
Yeah.
He kept talking about CM Punk.
Yep.
And me and Brandon were like, dude, this dude is he's not a star,
No.
BJ.
He just
He's
looks like a normal guy.
And he was just like standing on business, bro. He was like, and me and Brandon was not going. This was 2007 or 8. Dude.
Yeah.
When it was like around that time frame.
Is that when he came over from Ring of Honor? Because when did he come
Oh,
over?
wait,
From,
yeah,
Yeah, it
this
was
is-
around that time.
This is right after,
shortly
like
yeah.
ECW and all that.
Yeah, I think he was like on the ECW.
on the
Yeah.
ECW brand at that
Yeah.
point.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that's probably what me and Brandon were using.
And,
as
yeah, I
like
wasn't really
ammo.
paying him no attention because that ECW was horrible.
It was such water.
But he's seen something in him, and apparently, was it Paul Heyman that kind of spearheaded the whole CM Punk
think so.
movement? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
the documentary
Yeah.
Punk's documentary, they did that. I'd love to see an update on one of that. I don't know how much they can do, how that works with A&E. I guess it's not WWE exclusive.
Yeah. Mhm.
So I guess they could, if they did an updated CM Punk one.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, they do need to have like a coming full circle thing.
Yeah,
Bring him back around.
yeah.
There's so much stuff to talk about. What's happened with them?
Yeah, and people got so behind CM Punk too. Like of the newer guys, in the Attitude Era, it was Rock, it was Stone Cold, it was even Mankind when he would cut promos.
Yeah.
But like Punk was really the one in that newer class that really everybody got behind to another level.
Yeah.
Like after the Cena and those guys, like, you know what I mean? He was like that.
I mean, people always appreciate somebody who literally could look just like you.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Like Kevin Owens.
Kevin
Yeah,
Owens,
so
Daniel
perfect
Bryan.
example.
Because Daniel Bryan's Yes Movement was one of the biggest things that's happened
Ever.
in the 2000s.
crazy.
Everybody was, no one was over more
When
than
you have
him.
a whole arena
Yeah.
doing a
2014 was crazy, bro.
doing a
Yeah.
whole chant behind you, I
Yeah.
can imagine sitting in the middle of a ring and having a whole arena behind your back doing something.
Man.
It's-
it
When
was
is what? Oh, never mind. This is going to come out after. When does WrestleMania come out?
It's April 6th and
Yeah, so it's
7th.
when this drops, it's already happened. So
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure to watch WrestleMania.
Yeah.
this year. I haven't watched it.
It'll be good. It'll be a great show.
I can't wait to watch it. I always
Yeah.
watch it. I still
Yeah.
Even though I'm not a big fan of the 2-night of.
I can't stand
I
it.
don't like this tag team situation that's happening.
Hey, you gotta get people to tune
I don't
in.
think Cody and Roman should be touching each other. Before.
I completely agree.
Hold on, because I probably shouldn't word it that way with all the stuff that's going on in WWE right now. They shouldn't be in the same ring together until.
I agree.
Yep.
There's been no build towards their match at all.
Mm-mm.
It's been nothing but The Rock talking.
What made him do that? You think?
Rock.
The Rock.
Yeah.
Just came
It's
in.
all Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's all him. There's something deeper that's going to happen, though, I believe, but we shall wait and see.
I think he's gonna cost Roman the belt.
Probably.
And they're going to feud.
Battle of the Bloodline.
Probably. I think so.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. But
I think we're going to see a huge shake-up in WWE after this WrestleMania.
I think so,
The
too.
Raw after Mania is going to be very, very interesting.
I'm calling now. At some point between now and summer, Conor McGregor will be on WWE TV. Quote me on that.
Oh wow!
I just see it happening.
Oh, well, yeah.
I see it happening.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be huge.
Yeah, it will be huge.
Huge.
You got a promo for us, Brandon? That sticks out to you?
I don't have necessarily a promo, but somebody who cuts a hell of a promo.
Okay, give me one.
My name is Paul Heyman.
Oh, dude, so many, dude.
So good, dude.
May I speak, sir? He's so good.
So
He's
good.
the best. Bro.
I've been listening to this really old. What's the name of this? It's like a podcast of like Tom Arezzi, his name, whatever. And he goes back and recaps like his old podcast, like not podcast, but just like a radio show he did in the early '90s. And Paulie Dangerously's on a lot of these episodes and just freestyling off top of his head. And it's some of the best stuff I've ever heard in my life.
Oh wow!
And he's like, even like callers on the phone and stuff like that, he shuts them down. And he's just so quick-witted.
Oh, dude, he's one of the most quick-witted people I've ever seen. And even when you watch him on the dark side, I don't know if he's been on dark side, but like on the A&E biography, anytime you hear him talk, you want to hear what he's saying. Because he's so good at delivering it, he makes you invested regardless of what he's talking about. Because he's so like tuned in to what he's saying, and he sells it so well.
He sells it so well.
And that's because he's a salesman.
He is a salesman. His
You know what
dad's
I'm
a
saying?
lawyer, for God's
Yeah,
sake.
and like going back to all the ECW, good, bad, and ugly stories you hear about Paul Heyman, that's what you hear about him. Like people, they were going out there doing that and working for him and making almost nothing. Most of them didn't get paid for weeks and months.
Yeah.
But like he had a way about him to, and that goes back to the promos too, being able to sell it.
man. He could talk. I mean, he should do like club promos for like Studio 54 and stuff like that. He's kind of spearheaded Bam Bam Bigelow's whole rise to fame. Yeah, he was like doing a bunch of stuff back in the day. Like he's just a man. I love listening to that guy talk, man.
Oh, me too, bro.
I liked his one night stand.
I almost said that.
Yeah, whenever he shot, he basically was shooting on Eric Bischoff and JBL and Edge.
That's when JBL and him got in that fight, wasn't it?
Yep.
With the Blue Meanie.
Shout out to the Blue Man. Does Paul Heyman have? Does he have a podcast?
No, I
No.
wish he did.
He will one day.
He's got to have. I know he's
Once
probably
he
too busy.
retires, he probably.
That is a.
dying for
But
that.
he does.
Yeah,
Doesn't
for
he
sure.
do like a lot? Go around and tour, do like a live show, like a live.
He easily could do a one man show.
I don't know about it.
Heyman
I would-
Hustle shit or
If
whatever?
he did, I'd want to hear it.
No,
For sure,
yeah. I think he's done maybe just a couple of them before. Because I remember one of them where he was talking about Will Ospreay. Like,
Was he going off on him?
oh no, he was talking about how
praising
he's a
him.
huge
I
fan
was
of
about to
Will
say he's great.
Ospreay.
I like Will Ospreay. Yeah,
I don't see how the WWE didn't sign the best wrestler in the world right there.
he's so good though. Shout out to Paul Heyman.
Because they didn't make him.
Yeah,
Well, we don't make a lot of people, but
AEW is going to ruin him. And we're
You talking about the Shawn Michaels clone?
who, Ospreay?
Will Ospreay? Oh, that guy.
oh, here you go. I ain't saying nothing.
Hot take, hot take.
I only ran on wrestlers from 1990 to 1995. That's about where I cut it off at.
Well, I'll throw another one out here. What about Jericho's Man of 1004 Hold?
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Promo from
Armbar.
That's
WCW that went through a commercial break.
That was classic right there.
And that's another guy that can cut
Oh, he can
promos
go.
just as good as
He can
anybody.
go. He can go.
He
can go with the best of them.
I love the WWE, the list of Jericho stuff, the best friends.
I like
with,
the group.
with Kevin Owens,
Yeah.
that whole stuff with
Yeah.
Kevin Owens.
His debut.
Yeah, his debut promo.
He did not back down from The Rock.
No, to make your debut and you're going toe to toe with the
Yep.
Rock on the mic.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's you got to put him up there with everybody.
He's up there. He's up there.
Another one that I don't have a specific promo, but it's like what Brandon said with Heyman was Jake the Snake.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Jake the Snake. I remember, there was the one of him in like the locker room I remember it was real cold. Like he was just so good at delivering them, man.
Which one was it that he? Which match did he have against $1 Million Man?
WrestleMania 6. That was the promo that I have
Is that
listed
the
for him.
Yeah, where he's
He cut that one.
Jake's promos. He wasn't a yell because you had Macho, you had
No, bro, you didn't have to
Hogan.
yell.
Stay right there every single time.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah,
And
it's,
I reeled you in just like that.
exactly. That's-
Yeah.
It's only
Either way, even when he was a heel and a face, it was the same.
Same way.
him and Bray Wyatt.
Being-
They're the only two that had that controlled voice that you just need to hear everything they said.
You didn't have to say it like a wrestler.
No,
And like get jacked up yelling and
I love Jake Snake. I love Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt as a modern wrestler, Bray Wyatt was I guess an innovator in modern wrestling when it came to promos.
Yes. I miss that dude right
Yeah.
there.
it sucks so bad, man.
Yeah,
I cried. Not gonna lie, I did.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he was something special.
Special.
He was very special in the world of wrestling, and yeah.
One that I
40
had
years old, bro.
One that I had from him was it's him in the front, and then he has Luke Harper and Eric Rowan right behind him, and he's talking about the teacher that talked bad about him, and he's like, look at me now, I got the whole world in my hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorites.
And to have the crowd participate, it's another
Oh my
entrance
gosh,
too.
yes.
Dude, it's the following that he had, and it's just the whole. He was the whole package.
Seriously.
And
yes.
and from these little promos that Bo has been putting out on SmackDown, it's giving me hope. I hope they with what they're doing with Bo Dallas.
It's just been so long though.
I hope this build up is worth it.
I hope so. He's missed. I mean, he was good even when he was just like Bo Dallas.
Yeah, you got to believe.
Yeah, he had it. He was over. I believe he's lucky because he's with Liv Morgan in real life.
What?
Yeah. He's lucky.
Yeah.
Bo Dallas is.
Yeah.
Okay, I hate to do this. We're gonna shout out your boy Mean Gene here. In his era of having to sit through promos like I have this one, the cream of the crop promo from Macho Man, holding a straight face. Well, with Hogan and Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior, all these guys going ballistic on promos, and he's just sitting
Bad
there.
News Brown.
Little crop that rise
He
to
keeps
the
pulling
top.
out. He keeps pulling out the little cream package.
When he does the pirouette, when he spins, bro.
Spin my fingers.
And then
like this.
the one of him and Hogan.
Oh yeah, the handshake, the Mega Powers one.
Worst handshake ever. Whose
Wasn't
handshake you like
powerful
better?
about that
Mega
handshake.
Powers or Jazz and Will? Which one you like? Which handshake you like better?
And Warriors promos.
Warriors, you can't be immortal because everybody dies. I'm like, what?
When the airplanes come crashing down from the rapids.
Nothing's better than that clip of him trying to make that apology video to that little kid that he cussed out
on the A&E documentary.
Have you?
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah,
And he's trying, and he's like, "It's just stupid. I'm stupid."
yeah, that was.
And Vince is in the background. It's just a work.
Yeah.
It's just a work.
Dude, another one that's really underrated, I feel like, from the promos standpoint, is Ahmed Johnson. I think if we're going to talk about just intellect,
I will leave right now.
selling power, articulate,
What the hell is he selling?
Ahmed Johnson is useless as a wrestler and a promo cutter.
Oh gosh, you had to get the Ahmed Johnson reference in. Every wrestling.
I hate his guts. A person whose interviews were entertaining, but they were fucked up, was Sid Vicious.
Oh God.
Remember time he messed up on that one? And Jim Ross said, "We're live, pal."
We're live, pal. Me and Brandon, we cried laughing. We watched that so many times.
Can I say it again? We're live, pal. I remember WrestleMania 8 though. Mean Gene was talking. He said, "No, shut up, you fat bald-headed little oaf." He called him a fat bald-headed little oaf. Cause rule.
That's all he had.
I hate his guts. It's baseball season soon for him. Y'all know what that is.
Is he the Joey Gladstone in the
He
rest
is
of
the
the
Joey Gladstone.
Oh man.
He sucked.
With his blonde Jerry curl.
Yeah, he had that curl. Him and Bob Ross, man, they they had that black dude haircut.
Dude,
for sure.
Bob Ross could cut a promo. He was
cutting a freaking hour-long promo
He was
while
cutting
painting the
promos,
picture.
painting them
There is
photographies.
a 24-hour Bob Ross channel now on Roku TV.
Yep.
Just
Oh my God,
24
you talk
hours.
about
so-
peace.
24
peaceful,
hours of
bro.
happy
Just-
clouds, baby.
I know what I'm
Titanium
going to fall
White.
asleep.
Shout out to Titanium White.
Shout out to Titanium White. When is Titanium White?
Titanium White is the LMNOP of the color teams. That doesn't mean anything to anybody.
Shout out to Bob Ross, dude, for
Love
cutting
that
good
guy.
promos, dude. R.I.P.
Game changer when Scott Hall showed up on Monday Nitro in the Canadian tuxedo
Scheme Jean. He talks about Scheme Jean.
with his blue jean vest on with that chest hair just blazing out there.
Dude,
You know who I am,
Yeah.
but you don't know what I'm doing here.
That was a good impression. That was a good spot on. For the longest, whenever I saw that, I thought that was Jeff Jarrett in the ring wrestling, and it was two completely unknown people. When they were wrestling, when they were in there wrestling, Bischoff said he didn't even tell anybody that Scott Hall was fixing to do that. He didn't tell the wrestlers, he didn't tell the announcers, nothing.
Wow.
So they didn't know whether to keep. He
Yeah.
said they could have just kept wrestling or got it Scott or nothing. He said he didn't tell any of them. And Scott Hall not that anybody cared. It was two jobbers fighting each other.
Yeah,
on
and then
Nitro.
you got freaking Scott Hall coming walking in there.
Yeah.
Just a
What if
monster.
Ming would have been in there, though? It would have been
Oh,
horrible.
that would have been
That would have been horrible.
Eric Bischoff knew better than
Yeah.
that.
I'll put you in there with this jobber match.
now. Go now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Seriously.
Well, then, coattailing off of that one, Hogan's promo from the '96 Bash at the Beach when he joined the NWO, just getting pelted with trash.
yeah.
And there with Mean Gene.
Yeah,
It really did hurt people's feelings. That was like the first real feelings hurt of a crowd when and that happened with
Well,
Hogan.
no, yeah. I mean, it's
I remember. So my family was in Florida, in Panama City Beach, Florida.
Oh, okay.
The Monday night that promo, after that the heel turn.
yeah.
Well, we didn't have the money to buy the pay per view, so I didn't know what happened. I was wondering what happened.
Yeah.
We turn on Raw, and I see Hogan wearing black, and he's like, I found out on not
Nitro.
Raw, Nitro, sorry, and I was like, had no idea what was going on. I was talking to my papa, like, what is Hogan a bad guy now? 'Cause I was like 12 when this
Oh
happened.
yeah.
I was so confused. I was like, Hogan's a bad guy because he was wearing the all black,
They tried to get Sting to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And it was
crazy.
wild. And that's another thing, though, talking about stuff that changed. And
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
NWO and their the NWO shirts and that whole little
I think the Stone Cold promo, and then I think that the NWO
NWO.
heel turn were probably, you could say those were the two of the biggest
Oh, yeah.
events
absolutely ever.
in the history, because without the NWO situation, you don't know what WWE was going to do, because that was around the time they were still trying to figure shit out.
Yeah,
It
they
was
both
right there,
paralleled
right
each
there
other.
at the same
Yeah.
time. That Stone Cold promo in Bash at the Beach is right there
Right there.
together.
Exactly.
With each other. It saved both
It
companies.
sure did.
Yeah,
Because I mean, you look at 94, 95,
horrible.
Man. Yeah.
terrible years for the
Man.
WWF.
Shout out Max Moon.
Shout out to
And-
Man of War Aldo Montoya.
And then that,
Shamu from the Head Shrinkers.
but that saved their
Not
company.
Fatu, just Shamu.
And the NWO saved WCW
Yeah.
as a
I
company.
thought Mike Enos did, but it's okay.
I think that's who was wrestling
was.
during Scott
It
Hall.
was. That's what I was ready to try to slide it in there because Mike Enos was in the ring.
Yeah.
I hope he's doing all right, by the way.
Yeah.
He's working down there.
Me, Mike Enos.
Working on there at Ace Hardware. We need to get your keys duplicated. Mike Enos can get you taken care of.
Oh my God.
You got one? I know you got one. I've been
Well,
waiting for you to bring one
this-
out for us here.
I got a few on here, but this one is another. I think this is the most important one to ECW.
Okay.
That's Shane Douglas throwing down the NWA title and
Oh,
proclaiming
that was good. That
himself
was really good.
as
Yes.
the ECW
Yes.
champion.
That was probably the best. That was probably the biggest thing Shane Douglas did. Probably
Yeah.
was that promo.
Yep.
That was a big promo. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
got a podcast too. I've been listening to
Yeah.
it. It's pretty good.
He's cool to listen to talk. Like he
Dean motherfucking Douglas.
he never really had any success like you would have thought.
He would have been better later years.
He had
Like,
a good
after
mind.
the ECW stuff.
Yeah.
What made him never come over?
Well, he did. He was Dean Douglas.
No, I mean I'm saying, but like that was before ECW. Or was that after?
That was after. No, that was before.
Yeah. So like
that was
I wonder
before.
why he never made it over during the Attitude Era.
I think that at the time certain bridges were burnt, and then by the time
I know the clique didn't like him
Yeah,
either. There was a
yeah.
whole ordeal with that.
yeah,
Did he go to WCW after that?
He did spend some time in WCW.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But he just never really had the same that he had during that time. I think just a lot of people kind of blackballed him a little bit.
Well, plus too, like in ECW, you're over there. It's a little different playing field.
It's a little different playing field.
You're in the WCW with Hogan, Nash, Hall.
If he would have been
Sting.
allowed to be Dean Douglas, if he would have been allowed to be Shane Douglas during the Attitude Era and let him cook, let him talk.
I thought he'd definitely good at least Intercontinental, like feuding with like Shawn and all them guys. I could have seen that easily. He already was before when he was Dean Douglas.
Exactly. Yeah, he could have been. He could have definitely had better situation, but.
And then I know there's one that everybody's probably got, the Flair 92. We spoke about that on the Rumble episode.
On the Rumble episode, you
with a
got
tear in my eye,
man. And Mr. Perfect and Bobby Heenan back there just grinning from ear to ear.
There's so many. I mean, there's so many Flair promos that you can.
I've spent more money on spilled liquor.
Yeah, I mean, his list goes on and on and on and on for his.
He's
promos.
my favorite one to watch. Cut a promo.
He's my favorite person.
Yeah, he's my favorite of all time.
He's my favorite.
But like, I just hate that he kept going.
Yeah.
You know,
He didn't know when
Shawn
to
is
stop.
like a close second to me because Shawn Michaels stopped and then he stopped. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine?
Flair's still going.
Imagine if Flair would have just stopped at WrestleMania 24.
It's
You know what I mean?
perfect.
That was
was
perfect. And I
ending.
get you do your appearance. I'm saying I'm talking about wrestling.
Yeah.
But
I
then
agree.
he did 3 or 4 TNA matches, and then he did another.
He's still messing around.
He was in the last AEW pay-per-view
what I'm saying,
in the
like-
Sting's final match. He was involved in
waters
it.
down, like, and hopefully Sting's.
I think Sting's done.
Sting will be. He's done. Yeah. He did it. He's gonna do it right.
Yeah.
But those Flair promos.
We
on-
could talk a whole
on
hour about
NWA
Flair
stuff.
promos.
They're just. There's no. Everything was gold, and again, that goes back to letting them just
let
certain
'em-
people can just go. And that Ric Flair, and I've said this on other stuff before, but maybe on I guess I should say stuff, but Flair doing all those promos is what inspired rappers to talk that shit.
Oh yeah.
It's
yeah,
the
most
honest
definitely.
truth,
It's
though.
directly influenced by Ric Flair cutting those promos about alligators. Is having a hard time keeping these gators down. Like the stuff that he was saying about it, just the braggadocious shit.
Oh yeah.
Because at the time, rap was brand new. It was like hip hop, when Ric Flair was cutting them
Yo
promos,
baby,
bro.
yo baby, yo.
Yeah, exactly. PN News, dude.
I hate his guts. PN News barely is Boston Market. I hate him. I hate his guts.
Did he ever cut a promo?
Who?
PN News.
Yo baby, yo. Was his pro?
He never talked or anything.
No. And if he did, I walked to the bathroom. I really hate his guts.
And he never was anybody else.
No. He was never anybody. He was never anybody, period. I swear on my life, I hate him. Some people I'm joking about, I really hate PN News.
He's your Joey Gladstone.
He is my Joey Gladstone. Seriously.
He is
though.
your Dave Coulier.
And my feelings are still
yo,
hurt.
baby,
Yo,
yo,
baby,
dude.
yo, baby, yo. Fuck you, you son of a bitch. I'm going to tell you a promo person I love. I can't just give you one promo, but I love him. It's Piper.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Piper
so many.
freestyled all his stuff.
The Piper's Pit stuff.
Oh.
And again, you talk about a pivotal moment going back to, WrestleMania 1.
Yes.
If Roddy Piper is not talking all that shit, bro, stirring all that shit up with Cyndi Lauper and
Yeah, that other guy.
Mr. T.
That other
Oh,
guy that I
yeah.
hate. That's why I like Piper so much.
yeah, Brandon is not a Mr. T fan.
Me
We
and
established
Piper,
that.
we both share a hatred.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
for
Mr. T on your list?
Mr. T is
the top
the
of-
head of the table.
Yeah, he's
on
never.
my
tell.
list of hatred.
He's had like a 25-year vendetta with Mr.
because he's
T.
a stupid son of a bitch. That's why I hate him. The motherfucker he had like 20 acres. And he just went out there and just cut all the trees down for no fucking reason. And all the people were complaining in the city. He just started cutting down. Well, I'm going to cut these trees down for. Shut the fuck. I hate him. You ever heard the rap song he did? Mother. Be good to your mother. I hate him. Watch his video of him talking about his mama. I hate his guts. I hate him so much. He's supposed to be so tough. He was scared to ride a plane. I'm not getting on no plane, Hannibal. No, I'm not on no plane, Hannibal. I hate his guts. It's Hannibal. I hate him.
But he's Clubber Lang.
Fuck Cobra Lane. What happened to Cobra Lane? He got knocked the fuck out. I hate his
Quickest
guts.
quickest championship fight in the whole Rocky franchise too.
Yeah, because it was the biggest bitch ass in the whole franchise too.
Those punches though. Whoosh,
Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. Him and PN News.
I didn't got it heated.
Nah, it's a fake hate from Mr. T, by the way. It's a fake hate. I think he's awesome, but I hate him at the same time.
I really hate Joey Gladstone, though. Not Dave Coulier, but Joey Gladstone.
That is a fact.
It's a compartmentalized hatred.
Chance, you got another one?
Andy Kaufman wrestling a 327-pound woman and taking her face and beating it into concrete.
Okay.
Right on.
All his promo work during that,
Yeah.
that whole feud with Lawler was really classic.
Yeah.
He took that stuff and made it real life with him.
Well, he had everybody believing it.
Yeah.
I mean, him and Lawler had everybody believing that. And then that's.
Yeah, it was awesome. I wish I could have been alive. It's like the only thing I wasn't alive to see in real life, but that stuff was awesome.
That promo was pretty crazy. That one in particular.
Is that okay? And then what was it? What was it on David Letterman that they went into the where he slapped him on the David Letterman show and everything, and seeing the behind with Lawler, he's like, I just told him to hit me as hard as he could.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, that was legit right there.
And that's the one where he's like, went for his wrestling.
Yeah. Yes.
He would have been so big if he wouldn't have passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Well, how we have Hard Times?
Yep.
From Dusty.
Dude.
Yeah, baby.
Chance did his own version of that.
Yeah, we had. That's the one I was waiting on Chance to pull out.
Well, I was leaving that one for Chad. I thought he would bring it up, but
No, you had. I was hoping that you, because you have the impersonation. Give it to us.
you don't know what Hard Times is, Daddy. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
I tell you though,
But another guy up there with Flair.
I never realized another person about to say right parallel with Dusty because I just didn't realize that he was kind of before Dusty. Kind of, he spearheaded it. Was Billy Graham, superstar Billy Graham?
Oh
yeah. He was real flashy. He was a rapper for real.
No, for sure.
Yeah, he did a lot at Muhammad Ali, and then on the Billy Graham DVD when they were feuding, him and Dusty Rhodes, man, they were going back and forth. It just sounded like two of my uncles arguing over a game of checkers or something.
Yeah.
Because they both was going.
He was very influential to Hogan, to Dusty.
Yeah, Hogan pretty much ripped off his look, didn't he?
Hogan ripped off his look, and him and Dusty and Muhammad Ali were parallel on the rapping stuff.
Yeah.
It was good for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Put on Ghost Dad. Yeah, but that's.
I tell you a good promo, and if somebody he's annoying, but he's underrated at the same time. It's Vince Russo, and his promo on Hogan at that Bash at the Beach.
Yep.
But he still can go. I listen to him a lot. He just says "bro" all the time. Bro, can I tell you something, bro? I don't watch wrestling no more, bro.
Yep.
Bro. Motherfucker, shut up. But he's a really good promo, though. He was really good. He had some good promos during that era, but he cussed Hogan out at that Bash at the Beach.
Oh, with the Jeff Jarrett show.
Yeah. Anybody that cusses Hogan out I pat him on the back.
Yeah, that was some real. That's when WCW was fucked off.
They were done at that time.
They were fucked off.
That was a bad state of WCW.
Absolutely.
2000, 2001 was
it was
dead. I mean, it was horrible.
Dead.
It died a slow. It died a slow death, bro.
But have we talked about Rock on any of his?
I feel like we don't have to.
Yeah, because Rock's another one that's just like
he's the GOAT.
Yeah, I mean,
promo.
There's not one that stands out specifically. It was just like more or less one-liners.
So much.
I love the one where he's making fun of everybody. I'm the game, because I'm Triple H.
Yeah, that whole DX thing on of the Nation of Domination.
Oh, that was a great. Yes.
Yeah. And that dude did that Owen Hart impression.
I did it for the Rock.
Jason Sensation. Yeah.
I'm not a nugget.
I'm a black car.
What's his name? ECW's announcer guy.
Joe Gertner.
Didn't he have like a huge promo when he quit the WWE?
Or are you talking
about
Joey Styles?
That was a great promo.
Yep.
Didn't he have wasn't that like a huge promo or something like that?
Yeah, he cut a hell of a promo.
Was it like a legit like a pipe bomb?
It sounded like it. If it wasn't, it sounded like it to me though.
Did he
you never seen him again?
No. Now was it like in the middle of the show? Was that? Cause I wasn't watching back then, but it was up on the promos list that I was looking up and everything.
It's awesome. I don't remember when. I just remember seeing it after the fact. I didn't see it live either.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, that's good. You just never really seen him again.
Yeah.
I think we covered some pretty good ones there.
No, I think so too, man.
I did like Attitude Era Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the one that he
from
went
a
off on
shoot
Vince?
standpoint.
Yeah, he was shooting a lot. Yeah,
There was one that he went off on Vince at that time.
yeah, he was mad. Imagine Stu Hart sitting in the back talking about all this. That Jim Anvil, he's a big rhino. Brett, he's a little angry.
He had the weirdest voice ever.
Yeah.
He sounded like a gremlin.
He's
He's the only reason that Jim the Anvil Neidhart got a job in WWE.
he's a big bastard.
How many favors did he do for? How many favors did he do for Jim?
I don't know. I know.
Shout out to High Energy.
Worst tag team of all time. If me and you ever do another collaboration album, we're doing the High Energy album cover.
Wasn't that Jim?
Are y'all gonna wear the same outfits?
Yeah, the baggy pants they borrowed from Hammer.
Yes.
Who-
Like neon colored?
Yeah,
So what was the tag team called with? Wasn't Owen in a tag team?
High Energy.
Yeah.
But who?
The new foundation was Owen and the Anvil,
Anvil.
But Anvil and
it was Owen and Coco Beware.
oh,
were High
okay.
Energy.
Yeah.
I'm confusing
Yeah,
Anvil with the
well,
other
you're
one.
confusing crap and shit. That's what both of them were. That's what both of them were. God bless. Sheesh.
crap and shit.
That's
What an
perfect,
episode, man.
Yeah,
Yep.
perfect way to end it on right
So, yeah,
there.
shout out to the sponsors, man. We got through another episode. Trouble Spirits, Revolution One Media, The Natural Disasters, and all their friends. And who did I said got a 5-episode thing at the beginning of this? We all four forgot who it was.
5-episode deal. We got from Totino's and
No, it wasn't Totino's. It was something even more random. But you saw it at the beginning of the
yeah,
episode.
we pointed out that on that one.
Uh,
Not Totino's. That's it. We out this motherfucker.